there is still a lot of treasure to be found out there, and not only on the bottoms of the oceans, but on land, under the ground. Guess where I am still? Yes, Roger Williams Park in Providence, Rhode Island. The reason why is because I wanted to show you how to look for time capsules, places where things can still be hidden. There is still high probability that there might be things still there from last 2, maybe 300 years. Who the heck knows, you know? So let's take a look. Let's take a look, and I'll show you some examples of what time capsule might look like. Of course, you gotta make your own research. Make your own research on Roger Williams Park. Let's say what possible homesteads, and where I already pointed you to some places, but where places are best to look for hidden things. So let's take a look. Let's see where we can find some time capsules where possibly things could be shielded from time and people. There we go. There is one right here. You see this big tree that toppled over. Some roots, yes, they are still in the ground, kind of broke off. But this would be a good opportunity to look for some things. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So let's see. So here we go. I have my basic metal detector, and so let's check it out. Let's see if there's something here. Let's get it going. Nothing. It looks like in a foil. Oh. There's a high sound silver light. There was a foil silver light. Let's see a little closer. Oh, nice. That's a good sound right there. So as we go along, we look for the time capsules, we look for possible places, locations. There is something there. Let's check it out. Let's see what that is. I'm gonna fire my metal detector and let's just see. Oh, looks like there was a tree here. That's a pretty good sign right here. Okay, let's see. There's more. Seems like foil, junk. There's another good sound right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to explore a couple of places. So let's see, let's look at this little hill. There looks like there is another little place right here. Well, let's take a look. If there is anything here. No, 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 no. Nope, I would say not here. So I got off the main path in Roger Williams still, and I'm on the little hidden, tiny little pathway that is kind of hidden. It starts from around the area of Boathouse, from the bridge to the temple. And this is very interesting here because there is a lot of things going on. It's kind of wild, much more so than on the main beaten path, and this could be a possibility here. You can see trees fall down, they are left alone, they're not cleaned up. So there's a lot of possibilities here, but let's continue on this hidden little path and see if we can find something interesting. Okay, now I will show you what I found. This is actually pretty cool. So as I walk this little path, I found stairs going upstairs, and to be honest with you, that they could be built just for that purpose, or they were here before. Anyway, this would be an interesting place to kind of check it out. And as you can see, it's getting dark and wild over here. You would never think, right under the nose of Providence, it's actually part of Providence, that park, but look how wild it gets here, at least for a little while. So let's continue and see if we can find some time capsules. Of course, you don't want to be here walking on a beaten path. You don't want to be staying on the path itself. You want to get off the path, try to find something interesting where people don't walk or people don't go, at least most of the time. It's getting pretty hot over here, even though it's only May. Well, kind of towards the end of the May, we got some hot days. So even though I'm here in the shade, it's getting warm. But as you can see, it's getting pretty wild over here. It's nice, I love it. But those are all opportune areas. Remember, this used to be an Indian encampment. Then Roger Williams came, claimed, bought the land from the Indian chief, Narragansett Indian chief. And then, of course, now look at this. Isn't that a beautiful view? Just as I go along. And so he bought this land from the Indian chief because Roger Williams believed that this land is not his, it's not the colonists, it's not the pilgrims, it belongs to the Indians. So if you want to legitimately own a piece of land here, you can only do so by purchasing it, right? So that's what he did. He purchased basically Rhode Island. And Rhode Island, of course, it's the smallest state in the United States. And I don't know if you know that part of the history, but Connecticut as well as Massachusetts wanted to steal Rhode Island, wanted to grab Rhode Island, kind of erase it from the map, all right? But it didn't happen. Rhode Islanders did not let that happen. So now we have state of Rhode Island, and there's a lot of cool things over here. As you can see, we continue walking through that little tiny path, and there's a lot of interesting stuff. You could sidestep over there. Look at this, how wild it gets right underneath Providence, major city, obviously capital of Rhode Island. It's absolutely nuts. There's a lot of opportunities over here. Now look, I found something interesting as I walk along. I don't know if you can see, there is a fallen tree right inside of this underbrush. You can't really see it well, but it seems to me that that tree has pulled the roots. I'm not gonna go in there because I have shorts. There could be poison ivy. You have to watch out for that. And so this could be an excellent opportunity right there. It's off the beaten path. Not many people will venture there, have some clothing, and explore that area. Looks like the roots got pulled. That would be another excellent. I'm on that little tiny path still. And just so you know how to find that little path, we're coming to the end of it, and you can see there is a temple. They call it the temple on the other side. So it's much easier to find it if you go to the temple, which you can easily find, and then start on that path from the other side if you like. I have found another interesting place. You can see the temple in the background. So this place is right across. So look over here. What's behind me? It is what it looks like. It's like it's not a rock. It's a man-made. Looks like it's a cement with some building materials. So this definitely was some sort of property, some sort of structure. And as you can see, it is off the beaten path a little bit. It's on a hill, so it would be interesting to explore this area right here. Just to give you an idea where we are, I'm walking off that structure a little bit so you can see it's on a hill, and down there you have that road that goes around the park, and you have the pond behind it. Are you enjoying the program so far? Then if you have not already, click subscribe so you won't miss any new vital information.